Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
It's Gurvinder Singh to conduct the session.
Yes, Gurvinder sir, you can start the session, sir.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir,
Yes.
you're audible.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good
evening,
sir.
Hello. So, day before yesterday, I had given two questions, and yesterday I forgot to discuss them also. So indirectly, you had 2 days to solve those questions. So now in these 2 days, anyone who was able to solve the questions, I guess there was one girl who was able to solve it, right? The girl had previous in the last session also, yesterday also, she had told me the answers. Is there anyone else? Okay, so no one else was able to do them. Please speak if you were not able to do also. No issues if you were not able to do. Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay.
Yes, students, please respond.
Please answer.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
So what I'm asking is, like, no one else was able to do the questions except that one girl, and I don't even recall her name. Let me check participants. कौन आया आज? Vignesh, we have Ayushi, Divya, Shravani, Ashrita, Lakshini, Medha, Bhaskar, Gayatri. Okay, so we'll start the session. So first, चलो फिर आगे बढ़ने से पहले questions only we will do. No worries if you weren't able to do them. So anyone remembers the question or everyone forgot the question? Does anyone remember the questions?
Yes, sir.
So the first question was
Yes,
said
sir.
that A1 is 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
like that we have A1, A2
It,
till 100,
up
right?
to
Right?
sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And it was telling that if M is equal to 5N, so
Yes, sir.
SM by SN doesn't depend on,
N.
right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So basically it is S of 5N by SN, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know what is the formula for Sn, right? It is n by 2
N by 2 in
into 2a plus n minus 1 into d,
D.
right?
Yes, sir.
So a is already given to you, 3, right?
Yes,
A,
sir.
the term a you already know. So it is basically n by 2 into 6 plus n minus 1 into d,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Right? Similarly, can you tell me what is the value of S of 5n? It is 5n by 2, right? Into 6 plus 5n minus 1 into d, right?
Yes, sir.
So S5n by Sn. Can you divide this for me? S5n by Sn. Can you divide these two things for me? So it is 5 times of 6 plus 5n minus 1d divided by 6 plus n minus 1 into d. Everyone clear with this? Everyone has come till here?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yes,
You are just
sir.
dividing these two things, right? You are just dividing this. Now see, what is happening is it is telling me that this expression, okay, S5n by Sn is not dependent. This thing is not dependent on n. Okay. This thing is not dependent on n. So what can I do? I will just substitute, open this. Okay. I'll open these brackets. So this can be written as 6 minus d plus 5nd, right? And this thing can be written as 6 minus d plus nd. Are you able to get this? Is everyone able to get this? How I wrote this thing as this? I'm just
No.
opening the brackets. You didn't get it?
Not sir.
I get it,
sir.
sir.
We
No,
got
sir.
it, sir. We got it. We got it.
See, I just opened the brackets. Okay. See, I have this bracket D, right? I have this bracket D. Just open this bracket D and multiply it. So it is 5 and D minus D. And just take D with 1, D with 6. So it is 6 minus D plus 5 and D, right? Same with the denominator. So it is 6 minus D plus 9D, right?
Yes, sir.
So basically what is happening is this term doesn't depend on n. So basically what is happening is I have an n in the numerator and an n in the denominator, and this expression is not depending on n. So can you think when is that case possible? When is it possible that it doesn't depend on n? It can only happen when n from numerator and n from denominator gets cancelled out, right? There is
Yes,
no
sir.
other possibility, right? N from numerator and n from denominator have to get cancelled out. So can you tell me when is that possible? When is that thing possible? When can my n get cancelled out from here and here? No one? Can anyone tell me? See, this expression is not dependent on n, okay? So basically what is happening is n is getting cancelled out from numerator and denominator. When can this happen? When can I cancel out my n from numerator and denominator? It is only possible when my 6 minus d term is 0, right?
Yeah,
If
sir.
my 6 minus d term is 0, so this thing will become 5 and d by nd, right? So then only my n and n can get cancelled. There is no other way because, right, you get it, right?
Yes, sir.
Because there is no other way. This is
Yes,
the only
sir.
way. Only then my n and n can get cancelled out. I have to cancel out my n, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that means this is my condition. My 6 minus d is equal to 0. So if my 6 minus d is equal to 0, my d is equal to how much? 6,
6, sir.
6.
right? And I already know my first value is 3. A is 3, right? It was given to me. A is equal to 3 was given to me. And the question was asking me to find the value of A2.
Yes,
So
sir.
A2 is basically A plus D. So it is
9.
9. I guess there was one girl who was able to do this question. I don't remember her name, but she had yesterday told me the answer as 9. I don't know her name. She was present yesterday and she had told me that she had got the answer 9. Okay, anyways, maybe she is not present today. So yeah, so everyone got this right. So this was the most important step. I hope everyone of you must have got till here, right? Till this step you all must have come, where 5 into 6 minus d plus 5 and d divided by 6 minus d plus nd, right?
Yes,
After
sir.
that you might not be able to think how to cancel n. What is the condition for cancelling n, right?
Yes,
Any
sir.
other issues, anyone in this question? Let me check the participants. Varshini, Bhaskar, Medha, Ashrita, ओमकार. अरे ओमकार सर, ओमकार सर, इतने टाइम बाद दर्शन दिए.
Hi, sir.
अरे आई एम फाइन. व्हाट अबाउट यू? इतने टाइम बाद दर्शन देते हो यार तुम तो. क्या गुस्सा वुस्सा हो गया, सर?
Thank you, sir.
सॉरी, सॉरी.
नहीं
क्या
सर,
हुआ?
नहीं नहीं
क्या, अरे कोई गुस्सा वुस्सा हो गया क्या मेरे से? आजकल
नहीं
आते
सर,
ही नहीं हो क्लास तो यार तुम. क्या वो
आज से
लड़ाई झगड़ा
रेगुलर
हो गया
सर.
क्या मेरे से? गुस्सा हो गया क्या?
नहीं सर.
तो क्या हो गया? पीएम के साथ मीटिंग थी या प्रेसिडेंट के साथ थी?
प्रेसिडेंट.
अच्छा, ठीक है, चलो.
आज से डेली सर, रेगुलर.
हाँ, ऑब्वियसली लाइक वो बोलने की जरूरत नहीं पड़नी चाहिए. आइडियली आई शुडंट टेल यू दैट, सो यू शुड बी लाइक, यू शुड नो दैट. ओके, एनीवेज. सो ओमकार, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस क्वेश्चन? Omkar, were you able to understand this? How we
Yes,
have
sir.
done this,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
see, basically what is happening is if this term has to be independent of n, so n has to get cancelled out. So it is only possible when 6 minus d and 6 minus d gets like erased, right? So basically 6 minus d is 0. Only then it will happen, right?
हमाम में क्या हमाम में जाते कोई ये बोल के क्या फिरे मच्छर अंदर आके बैठ गए
Okay.
फुल्लो मारा फिर यहाँ पे
So,
अंदर आके फुल्लो मारा
ma'am, can you please mute the participants and give me the access also? I was asking. Okay, so I have the access now. Okay, fine. So yeah, that's it. So that was it about this question. So can anyone tell me the second question that we were discussing that day? Anyone remembers or anyone can tell me?
AP is equals to D not equals to 0, sir.
Which the second question that I had given you that day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a second.
AP's common difference is not equal to 0.
Okay, common difference is not equal to 0. Then
Sum of first three n
Sum of
terms,
the first three n terms equal to the sum of
then
next
next
n
n terms.
terms.
next n terms, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I
Find
was
the
asking you
ratio
to find
Sum of
of
the
the sum of the
first
two
two
n
n terms
terms.
by next two n
To
terms, right?
find S1 plus S2 by S3 plus
Ah,
S4.
yes, yes, yes. I had written it as in that way. So just to give you a small explanation. So see, what is happening here is I have my first three n terms in the AP. Okay, so these are my first three n terms, A1, A2, like that till 3n. Okay, and can you tell me what will be my next three n terms? What will be my next n terms? So it will be from 3n plus 1 till 4n, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now, yeah, do you have a doubt? Okay. So yeah, so right, that's it. So it is telling me that sum of first three n terms, sum of first three n terms is equal to the sum from 3n plus 1 till 4n, right? Basically a 3n plus 1 till 4n. So now, if you go about evaluating this in that way, that n by 2 into 3n means n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, it will get really tough for you. It will get really tough for you. Do we have something to ease the evaluation, to ease the calculation? Can you think of something? What can I write this 3n plus 1 and 4n? If you clearly observe, it is S4n minus S3n, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Because it is the sum of first 4n terms minus the sum of first 3n terms, right? See,
Common
if you want, you can do it in that way also. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. But it will
D.
get really long. It will get really long. So I won't recommend you doing this way. No. See, that day also I had told you, don't apply too much brain. Apply less brain, right? So this is the less brain, big brain time. So what will you do in big brain time? See, I know the sum of first four n terms, and then I can subtract the first three n terms. So when I subtract, I will get from 3n plus 1 to 4n. So this thing. So when I have this thing, I can basically write it as 2 times s of 3n is my s of 4n, right? So now can you help me? What is the formula for s of n? It is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1
N
into
minus 1 into D.
so just substitute that thing over here. So it is n 2 into 3n by 2 into 2a plus 3n minus 1 into d. And the same thing goes here. So it is 4n by 2 into 2a plus 4n minus 1 into d. Fine? Everyone understood this thing, how it came? This thing, this.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Great. So 2 got cancelled.
I
N
couldn't understand.
right? So I will just open this bracket over here. Can I open this bracket? So it is 6a, okay, plus 9nd, okay, minus 3d is equal to, so this thing is 2 basically. So it is 4a plus 8d minus 2d, right? Anything wrong?
Sir, can you tell me where is the n?
Where is?
N. 3n by 2, no, sir.
Yeah, so n and n got cancelled out actually. Okay, no worries. Actually, I generally do my algebra a little bit weirdly. No worries. I'll explain it again. So see, it is 3n by 2, okay, and this is 4n by 2, right?
Yes, sir.
So this 2 and 2 got cancelled, right? This 2 and this 2 can get cancelled. So it is basically
Okay.
3n into 2a plus 3nd minus d, right? And this
समझ में आ
thing,
गया sir.
acha, and this thing is 2n into 2a plus 4nd minus d, right?
Yes, sir.
So now just open it. See, Bhavna, S of 3n, okay. I told you that the sum of the first 3n terms, sum of first 3n terms is equal to the sum of the next n terms. So if you look at the next n terms clearly, so these are your next n terms, okay. So when you take the sum of 4n, S of 4n, so it is basically sum of first 4n terms. And then you can just subtract S of 3n. So the first 3n terms you subtracted. So you have the sum from 3n plus 1 to 4n. So
Yes.
this thing, right? Bhavna, got it?
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. So that's it. Can you open this for me? So it is 6an, right? Plus. Oh, okay. And one more thing. My n and n can also get cancelled from here, right? N and n. N and n can also get cancelled. So can you open this for me now? So it is 6a, right?
Sir,
6a
you explain
plus,
again why n is cancelled?
sorry.
Once
How
explain, sir.
why n is cancelled, sir? From where?
See, here we had a 1, right? N, right? Same n
Yes.
we had here also. So n and n can get cancelled from both sides, right? From left and right side, n and n can get cancelled, right?
Okay, sir.
Right? So no issues. I'll show like this. Okay.
Sir,
So can you open this for me? Yeah.
वहाँ 2 into S3n क्यों आया sir?
3 3 is 9 ND minus 3D
3D, right?
is
9
equals
and D,
to
right? 3 into 3. 3 will go
2 3
inside,
the
right?
4 4A plus
Uh,
2 4 2 2
minus
8
2D,
ND
right?
minus 2D.
Right? So
Yes,
now
sir.
can you clear this up for me? So ND is equal to, okay, so 2A plus ND, okay, 2A plus ND is equal to D, right? In other words, 2A is equal to N, okay, D minus ND, okay. 2A is equal to D minus ND. In other words, 2A is equal to D into 1
2
minus ND,
minus 10.
right?
Yes,
So I'll
sir.
just save this thing. I can save this thing and call it 1, okay. Now this will be really useful for me because I have got a relation between A and D, between a relation between A and D. Now see what I am asking you is, in the question it is asking you to find the sum of the first two n terms divided by next two n terms. So can you tell me see, I have first two n terms, okay, two n terms, and then I have rest two n terms. So can I call this second sum as S of 4n minus S of 2n? Can I
Yes,
call it,
sir.
right?
Yes.
Because I can say, take the sum of first 4n terms and then subtract the first 2n terms, right? So basically it is S of 2n divided by S of 4n minus S of 2n, right? Is this correct? Anyone who
Yes.
has any issue with this?
No,
Anyone?
sir.
Okay, great. So can you first help me find S of 2n? What is S of 2n?
2n by 2.
2n by 2 is how much? It is n into
Yeah, sir.
2a plus n minus 2n minus 1 into d, right?
Yes, sir.
So in other words, I already have my value of 2a. My value of 2a is d into 1 minus n. So I'll just substitute it here. So it is d into 1 minus n plus 2n minus 1 into d, right?
Yes.
Cancel.
Basically nd into n. So it is basically n
1
square d, right? It is n square d,
minus 1.
right? You can do it. You can check it. See, I am
Yes.
doing my algebra fast
Only
because
bracket
I have
n
practice.
is
You will
equals
also
to
with
n
practice you
square
can get it.
plus d.
Sorry, any issues with this?
Once
Okay,
explain, sir.
it is correct, right?
Sir, one explain.
Means
Yes, explain, sir. N to n is equals to n bracket to that one term.
Yeah, sir, it's
uh,
correct. I got it.
it is correct, right? Yeah, you can check
Yes,
it.
sir.
If you want, you can open it and check it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like you will get your speed in algebra with time, so no need to worry about speed currently. Just worry about if you are not able to understand this. Okay, I have told you this multiple times that no need to worry about speed. Speed you can get with time. So currently your issue should be that sir समझ नहीं आ रहा है. This should be your issue. That sir I am not getting. Okay.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा, sir.
अच्छा नहीं आ रहा. That is an issue, and that is what we should address. So see, can you tell me from which part you didn't get it? Can you tell me, or should I go from the starting again?
Starting से बोलो, sir.
Okay, fine, no worries. So see, I had told you that S of 3n, okay, sum of first 3n terms is equal to my sum of next n terms, okay. So my sum of next n terms basically means what? When I say sum of next n terms, so basically I am trying to say what? So sum of next n terms is basically S of 4n, okay, minus S of 3n, right? Because you can take the sum of first 4n terms and then subtract the sum of first 3n terms. So you get the sum of next n terms, right? Is this clear? Are you able to get this?
Yes, sir.
Right? That
Yes,
you can
sir.
take, you can call it
Yes,
as
sir.
S of 4n minus S of 3n, right? It can be called, right? S of 4n minus S of 3n. So see, what I did is S of 3n is equal to S of 4n minus S of 3n. So I took it that side. So it became 2 times S of 3n is equal to S of 4n. Then I just applied my basic formula that I have. So instead of n, I inputted 3n and 4n and compared this formula. From this formula, I got that 2a is equal to d times 1 minus n. So I got a relation between a and d. Fine. When I got a relation between this, so the same logic I applied here. The question was asking me to find sum of first two n terms by the next two n terms. So how did I calculate the sum of next two n terms? My next two n terms is basically s of 4n minus s of 2n. So basically it is asking me this. Now I have calculated the value of s of 2n. The same thing I will do for s of 4n also. So can you
S
tell
of
me what
4
is the
and
value?
6n square d, sir.
It is how much?
6n square d.
6n square d, correct. 6n square d, it is correct. So now can you help me? So now just substitute these two values here. So it
n
is
square
s of 2n, right? It is n square d by
5n
6n
square
square
d.
d minus n square d.
5n
Yes.
square.
So it is 1 by 5, right?
Yes, sir.
1 by 5, everyone got it? 1 by 5.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you see how
Okay.
once again?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, sure. I will. No worries. So can you tell me which part you did not understand?
Last
1 by
equation, sir.
1 by
Okay. So
5
see,
कैसा है, sir?
1 by 5. So, see, it is 6n square d minus n square d. So it is basically n square d divided by 5n square d. So your n square d and n square d gets cancelled. So you get 1 by 5. Fine? Fine?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay.
Okay. I hope rest everything is clear. Is
6 and
everything?
कैसा आया सर?
अच्छा, okay. 6
Yes,
and
sir.
square कैसे आया? Okay. वो
Yes,
पूछ
sir.
रहे हो. So see S of 4n, S of 4n, okay. S of 4n. Can you tell me formula for S of 4n fast?
4n by 2n
4n by 2 into 2a plus 4n minus 1 into d, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Right?
sir.
sir.
So what is this thing basically? It is 2n, right?
10 into
2n into 2a. So what is my value of 2a? 2a is
d
d
into n.
into 1 minus n.
1 minus
1
n.
minus n, right?
Yes,
Plus
Yes, sir.
4n minus 1 into d.
yes, sir.
Now can you open this? So it is 2n into this thing is 3n d.
Minus.
So it is 6n square d. You can open this and check, it will be 3n d.
Okay, sir. I understood, sir.
Yes, sir. It is
Got it?
3 and D.
Got it,
Okay.
sir. I
Okay,
got
great.
it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great, great. So everyone has understood these two homework questions, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so this first one was from JEE Advanced 2013. So that is why I am telling you, if it is arithmetic progression and you have learnt it in 10th class, doesn't mean that questions will be easy. JEE can give you tough questions. Okay. So it was from, like, if you clearly observe, again, it was from arithmetic progression only and no other formula was required to use. But along with that, it required some basic knowledge of like algebra also. Because if n has to get cancelled, so this thing has to be zero. So that was the only catch with the question. So I hope you are able to get it now. Fine.
Yes,
And yeah,
sir.
1 by 5 is the correct answer. 1 by 5 is the correct answer. Whoever had got it. Fine. Fine. What happened?
Yes, sir.
You got shocked?
Yes, sir.
Acha. Chalo, okay. No worries. So moving ahead, yesterday we were talking about GP and infinite GPs. So moving ahead, today also we'll be discussing one or two problems related to GP and then a few concepts and then we'll be moving ahead. So what is happening is ABC are three numbers, are positive integers. In GP, okay? They are positive integers that are in GP and B minus A is an integer.
नेगेटिव नहीं ले सकते सर.
अरे यार क्वेश्चन में पॉजिटिव दिया है तो तुमको नेगेटिव क्यों लेना है?
बोल रहा सर ये क्वेश्चन ऐसा ए कामा बी कामा सी आर नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स इन जीपी.
No, no. Like the question is telling you that they are positive integers.
ओके सर.
Yeah. B minus A is an integer. Okay. B minus A is also an integer. And okay, they are in GP. A, B, C are in geometric progression. And
By A.
arithmetic.
B by A.
What?
B by A is an integer, na, sir?
Yes, yes. B by A is an integer. Yeah. Arithmetic mean of A, B, C is B plus 2. So it is asking me to find A square plus A minus 14 by A plus 1. So in other words, it is asking me to find the value of A. Fine. Anyone who has not understood the question?
Understood, sir.
Okay. So how can you approach to this question? See, A, B, C are in GP, okay? So how will you write these three integers?
A by
How will you
B equal to under root AC.
B B is equal to under root AC? Why will you do that?
B by A equals to C by B.
Yeah, I know that, but how will you represent these three numbers? Like you
R
when
star.
yes, you can do it that way, right? A, AR and AR square.
Yes, sir.
And
Sir.
R is also an integer,
Integer.
right? Because B by A is an integer,
Yes.
it is given to you. B by A is an integer. It is given to you. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Great. Done. Till here it is fine.
Yes, sir.
Right. You can write it like this, right? A, AR and AR square. That is how you represent three numbers in GP.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is happening is AM of arithmetic mean of ABC is B plus 2. So can you tell me what is the arithmetic mean of ABC? So it is A plus AR square
Yes, sir.
divided by
3.
3.
3 is equal to B plus 2. So it is AR plus 2. Sorry, AR plus 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? It is
Sir.
AR plus 2, right? So
Yes.
can you open this? So it is A plus
That
AR plus AR
is
square is
3
equal to plus
plus
6.
6.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
So basically, A minus 2AR plus AR
Yes,
square is equal to 6. Fine.
yes, sir.
In other
Yes.
words, A into 1 minus 2R plus R square is equal to 6. In other words, A into R minus 1 squared is equal to 6. Now see what is happening is, just look back. What is happening is A and R both are integers, positive, positive integers.
Yes,
So now
sir.
can you help me calculate the value of A and R? Is it possible? There will be only one value possible of A and R because both of them are integers. So can you tell me what is the value of A and R? No one? No one?
Applying for
Which formula?
A minus B whole square.
Why will you do that? Why should you do that? See, A into R minus 1 whole square is 6, okay? Okay. A and R both are integers. So obviously R minus 1 will also be an integer. So basically 6 you have to split in two ways such that both of these are integers and one of it is a perfect square. Can you do it? Like why are you getting confused?
4, 2.
yes, true.
4 and how much?
4 and 2.
4 and
4.
4 multiplied by 2 is 6. They are in multiplied, right? A multiplied by R minus 1 square, not in plus. Uh, okay, I'll just go back to the question and start from top. So see, A, B, C are three numbers. They are in GP, okay? A, B, C are three numbers in geometric progression. So I have written the three numbers as A, AR, and AR square. So obviously R is an integer because B by A is my common ratio. So it is an integer. So I use this formula that was given to me, arithmetic mean of ABC. So A plus AR square whole by 3 is equal to AR plus 2. Fine. Because it is given to me, B plus 2. So I substituted it and I got this thing. So A into R minus 1 whole square is equal to 6. So A into R minus 1 whole square is 6. A and R both are integers. So can you tell me what is the value of A and R? How can you, like, basically you have to write 6 as multiplication of two numbers. Okay. So how can you, what are the ways in which you can
2,
like
2 into
split?
3, sir.
Okay,
2.
right.
2 into
Okay,
3.
correct. One option
1,
is 2 into 3.
1
Do I
into 6.
have 1
6
into
into
6? Correct. 1 into 6 and 6 into 1. Correct. So now just compare it with this, na? Just compare it. A into R minus 1 whole square. Same. A into R minus 1 whole square.
Sir, R
A
is 0,
into
1, sir.
R minus 1. So which one will it come?
R
Which one
is
will
1,
come?
sir.
Which
A
one
is
of these? Like which
third,
one of these?
6 into 1, sir.
Ah, correct. This will
A
only be the case in which both of
Into
them will
1.
be integers.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
In both of these cases, my R will be R will be an irrational number in both of these cases, right? This will be the only case where my A and R both are integers. So basically my A is equal to 6 and my R is equal to how much? How much is my R?
1, sir.
One, sir.
R is 1. If
Yes,
R
sir.
is 1, if my R is 1, my left hand side should be 0.
Yes,
1
sir.
minus 1 square. How much is it? Just calculate again. So R minus 1 whole square is 1, okay?
0.
It can be 0 or 2. So R is either 0 or 2,
Two, sir. R will be two.
right? But R, like they have told me to take R as a positive integer. So R can be 2, correct? So A is equal to 6 and R is equal to 2. And what is it asking me? It is asking me A square plus A minus 14 by A plus 1. A square plus A minus 14 by A plus 1. So can you substitute A as 6? So it is 36 plus 6 minus 14 by
40.
how much? By 7,
7.
right? So can you do that?
7.
So 42 minus 14. 42 minus 14 is how much? 28,
28 by 7. 4,
right?
sir.
4.
4.
Everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why were you so stuck at this part? Like, what was the thing that was confusing you? Can you tell me what was that thing that was confusing you over here? I just want to know that. What, what was stopping you from getting from here to here? Can you tell me so that from next time, like, it is for your benefit only if you tell me, because from next time I
The
can get.
way of question did not understand, sir.
Acha, you did not understand the question only.
No,
The
sir,
way
we
of
thought.
question, sir.
Nahin, so like a a is equal to r minus 1 whole square is equal to 6. Okay. So like a and r both are integers. So like why did it get so much confused? Like I am not able to understand. Can anyone just tell me? Anyone? Vignesh? Vignesh, are you
सर
there?
सर हम लोग सोचे ये है ना सर ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में
Which thing?
a into r1 minus whole square sir.
So why were you trying to open it when I have closed it earlier? See, in the
No
earlier
sir,
step I okay,
ये है ना a है ना सर ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड
okay. A
हम लोग
is equal
सोचे कि a को राइट हैंड साइड लेके जाके a स्क्वायर को अंडर रूट 6a माइन 6a
but
लिखे
why? Like, why would you do that? Because see, okay, you do that also. Okay, no worries. So from there also your answer should have arrived. So see, it is r minus 1 square 6 by a. Fine. So
यहाँ से मैं
you
खड़ा
were
हूँ
thinking,
पर वो
okay, you were thinking something like this. Now
हाँ
see,
मैं खड़ा हूँ सर वो पर मैं आंसर में साइन को है ना साइन गलत लिख के पूरा रॉन्ग हुआ हमारा
uh, okay,
एक में
but
जीरो
how
आया
come everyone got it wrong? Ashrita, what about you? Gayatri, Bhavna, Omkar, Bhaskar, Medha. Can you tell me like what was stopping you from getting okay? Uh, Ashrita, Gayatri. Okay, fine. So see, Vignesh, if you have reached here also, if you have reached here also, so still you have an idea, right? What is
या
your
सर
idea that R and A both are integers, right?
यस सर
R and A both are integers. So basically, you have to make 6 by A as a perfect square. So what number can you divide 6 so that it becomes a perfect square?
4 also in teachers.
Yes, like that will also that has to be an integer. So what integer can you divide 6 so that it becomes a perfect square? You can just think it that way
थ्री
also.
सर
If you
थ्री
are
थ्री थ्री
3,
3.
नो सर नो
3.
सर
no, it should be 6,
नो
right?
या
How
सर
it is? It should be 6 because when you divide 6 by 6, so you will get 1. That is a
वन
perfect
सर
square.
या सर
If you divide it by 3, so it will be 2. 2 is not a perfect square.
या सर वही
Fine?
2 into 2 लगा के 4 नहीं सोचा था 2 into 2 इक्वल टू 2 सोचा
अरे यार.
क्या कि सर पूरा माइंड पूरा उधर हो जा रहा
Okay, no worries. See, because what is happening is this is also from JE Advanced. Okay, it is
ओके
from
सर
2013 only. Sorry, 2014. So like, अच्छा, ठीक है. Like many times it happens that we are not in a mood or like our mind gets disturbed. some way or the other. No worries. So do you remember the formula for sum of GP? Everyone remembers formula for
Yes,
sum of
sir.
GP? What is the formula for sum of GP?
A into 1 minus R to the power of n by 1 minus R.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is the formula for infinite GP? Sum of infinite GP?
A by 1
A
minus
by
A
A
A
by
by
1
1
minus
minus
R.
R. Fine.
R.
Okay, correct, correct. A by 1 minus R. So just one more question. So again, it is relating both AP and GP. Very easy, like fairly simple problem. So see, A1, A2, A3, all of these are sequence of positive integers, okay? Positive integers in AP, okay? Okay. And their common difference is given to you as 2. Fine. And you have B1, B2, B3, okay? They are positive integers. They are also sequence of positive integers in GP. And their common ratio is 2. Everyone got the question?
Yes, sir.
Got the
Yes,
question,
sir.
right? A1, A2,
Yes.
A3 are positive integers in AP. Their common difference is 2. B1, B2, B3 are positive integers in GP. Okay. And their common ratio is 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it is given to you that A1 is equal to B1. Okay. A1 is equal to B1. That starting term is same. Okay. Okay. And it is given equal to some numerical value C. Fine. It is equal to some numerical value C. Okay. So find,
C is equals to 0.
are you sure?
Yes,
Why
sir.
should C be equal to 0? Why? Like, what
Why?
was your logic?
Because
Okay, why? Like, can you tell me the logic? Why should C be equal to 0? Why can't it be anything else? Should I give you a counter example? A counter example means an example opposing your answer. So, like, I have my AP as 2, 4, 6, 8, something like this, right? So I can have my GP as 2, 4, 8, 16, something like this. So, like, this is a counter example. Why can't it be the case? Right? I hope you have your point. And I till now I have not even completed my question. So you have given your answer before I have completed my question. So it is asking find number of possible values of C. Okay. For which find number of possible values of C. Okay. Such that 2 times A1 plus A2 so on till AN is equal to B1 plus B2 so on till Bn. Okay. And your N is a positive integer. Anyone who has not understood the question? Okay. Anyone who has not understood the question?
Sir, explain the question, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, great. No worries. See, A1, A2, A3 are positive integers in AP, okay? And their common difference is 2, okay? B1, B2, B3, they are also positive integers in GP. And their common ratio is 2, okay? The first terms of both AP and GP are same. And I am assuming them to be a number C. Okay, any number C. So can you tell me what, like, uh, C should also be a positive integer, right? C should also be a positive integer because, like, A1, A2, A3, all of these are positive integers. B1, B2, B3, all of these are positive integers. So A1 is equal to B1 is equal to C. So C will also be some positive integer. So it is asking me find number of possible values of C for which 2 times A1 plus A2 till AN. So it is basically SN. Sn of AP is equal to B1 plus B2 plus B whole till Bn. So it is Sn of GP. This thing should be true when n is a positive integer. So it is asking me to find the number of possible values of C. Okay. So I'll just check. Achha, so it is 9 o'clock only. So please take this as homework only because I have one small concept to teach today. So today I have like I won't be like going very higher. So I just have very basic concept only that what happens. Okay. So you have been given an AP. Okay. You have been given an AP A1, A2, A3 like that. Okay. You have an AP whose common difference is let me call it a D. Okay. D is your common difference.
D is equals to 8.
Uh, which question are you talking about? Like which question? D is equal to 8 in this question? I don't know what you are telling me.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
No, like what are you telling me? I am not able to understand. Okay, anyways. So what will happen when you raise each of these numbers? Okay, you have n numbers or any set of numbers in AP. Okay, whose common difference is D. C D is your common difference. Fine. So what will happen if you raise all of these numbers to a power or an exponent x? So x raised to A1, x raised to A2, x raised to A3. So what will this series become? X is an any real number.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Can you tell me what will the series change into? So A1,
GM
A2, A3, A4 was A2, A1, A2, A3, A4 were numbers in AP. Okay. I have raised those numbers to any real number, to any
Sir, it
base.
will be
It will be,
become a GP, sir.
it will become a GP. Correct. Absolutely correct. So it will become a
GP.
correct. And what will be the common ratio of the GP?
4.
4.
No, sir.
यार क्या हो गया आज कुछ मजाक
A,
वजाक
sir.
कर रहे
2, sir.
हैं नहीं बता दो यार मैं भी कर लूंगा
X, sir.
A, sir.
Sir, yes.
You
2,
sure?
sir.
A.
So can you just take the common ratio for me? So it is x raised to a2 by x raised to a1, right? In
Yes,
other
sir.
words, it is x raised to a2 minus a1. Fine. So what is
Sir.
a2 minus a1? What is a2 minus a1? It is d, right? A2 minus a1 is d. So it
Yes,
is
sir.
x raised to d. It is x raised to d. Fine. So your
Yes.
common ratio will become x raised to d. And what will be your first term of the GP? It will be x raised to a1.
Okay. A1,
A1.
sir.
यार न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज कहाँ से आ रही है? Where are you getting numerical values from? Why
सर
are
एक
you speaking
एग्जांपल
4,
लेके
8 like that? Sorry?
सर एक एग्जांपल लेके मैंने ये देखा था कि एक
अच्छा,
GP
okay. So, अच्छा, ठीक है. So
GP
you are repeating examples from book basically. Okay, no worries. So just one more thing before we move ahead. Similar only. So just
Sir, once
take,
again, can you repeat?
yeah. See, I have numbers A1, A2, A3, A4 like that in AP. Okay, they are in AP, arithmetic progression. Okay. A stands for arithmetic. P stands for progression. Okay. In Telugu, I guess you
Okay.
generally say A ante, है ना? That is how you say in Telugu, right?
Yes,
A
sir.
ante.
Yes, sir.
You say that, right?
Yes, sir.
So A ante, Tell. A ante
Arithmetic.
A ante arithmetic. No ra. A ante Amlapuram. Not her song. A ante Amlapuram. What are you saying? A ante is Amlapuram. You are getting wrong songs of your own language. Why is that happening? You are not listening to songs. Okay, anyways. So yeah, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, they are in AP, okay, arithmetic progression, and their common difference is D. Okay, so I am raising all of these numbers to any exponent x. So it is x raised to A1, x raised to A2, x raised to A3, x raised to A4. So what will happen is my x is any real number, okay? So this sequence will become a GP. Okay, this sequence will become a GP. And the common ratio of my GP, is x raised to A2 divided by x raised to A1. Fine, right?
Yes,
Because it
sir.
has to be like this. So when I take it, it is x raised to A2 minus A1. So it is x raised to D because my A2 minus A1 is my D only, na? So this x raised to D is my common ratio. And my first term is x raised to A1. So basically, like my AP is getting converted into a GP. Okay, my AP is getting converted into GP. Fine, you get it
Yeah.
now, right?
Yes, sir.
By raising
Yes,
it to
sir.
any power, by raising it to a power, it gets converted. Fine.
Yes.
So similarly, do you know what is the opposite or inverse of exponent, raising to an exponent? What is the inverse of raising to an exponent?
Sir, I don't understand.
Understand, sir.
Can you
Uh,
repeat?
you haven't understood this thing.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Your
Like,
question.
acha, your
I,
question, my question. What
yes,
is
sir.
the inverse of exponent, like exponentiation? What is the
One
exponent?
A, like that, sir.
Root, sir.
What is
Is
the
it root,
inverse?
sir?
Inverse. I am asking for inverse. I am not
Sir,
asking
is
for. Tell me.
root.
Root is not the inverse of exponent. Exponent means I am y is equal to x raised to a. So like what function is the inverse? Like uh,
1 by x to the power.
One by
what
Log.
what should be my f so that I like
Sir,
get x
it's
back.
confounding, sir.
So which function?
Log.
Acha, no worries. So basically inverse of exponent is logarithm,
Log.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I said that.
Right. So I am giving you numbers. Okay, I am giving you any numbers. Let me assume I will call those numbers as B1, B2, B3. Like, okay. So B1, B2, B3. Okay, they are numbers in GP. Okay, GP. And their common ratio is R. Okay, common ratio is R. Fine. Okay, they are in GP. Common ratio is R. So what I will do, I will take logarithm, log any base C, B1, log C, B2, log C, B3. So can you tell me what will this sequence become now? What will this sequence become now?
Log
Log
10.
1 by C.
Log 1 by C? No. Log 1 by C is basically minus 1. Okay,
Sir,
no worries.
log C.
Log Bn by
Log
C.
C into
Nee,
Sir,
what
MC.
I'm asking is what will this sequence become? Like which type of sequence will this become?
APC.
what is C, sir? In
C is any real number.
okay, sir.
Log 1
C
by
is
1 is
any
equals to 0.
0? No. Okay, no worries. I know it's like getting like raising to an exponent was a lot easier. Now thinking in the opposite direction is a bit risky or a bit tougher. So I'll just make things easy for you. See, I have AR square, AR cube, AR raised to 4 like this. Okay. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now you agree that they are in GP.
Yes, sir.
You are able to agree that they are in GP,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
Now
sir.
what will I do? I will take logarithm of all of these. So it is log to the base of CA. Okay. Then we have log to the base of CAR. Then we have log to the base CAR square. Then we have log to the base CAR cube. Then we have
Yes,
log,
sir.
right?
Power
Yeah.
4.
Like this, right? So this thing will remain this only. Now, if you correctly remember, there was a property. What happens when your log get like log of A into B? What is log of A into B? Anyone
Log
remember?
CA.
Correct. It is log CA plus log CR, right? Your logs
Yes.
get right. Fine. What happens to this thing? What will happen to this thing? So it is log of C
Plus log
log C R square. And what is
2
your
log
like?
R
What is your
square.
formula for power?
2
What
log R by
2
C.
log
what happens to your power? Like when you have a power, what happens to your power?
R,
it
sir.
goes backward, so
Correct.
it goes
R on
Correct.
backward.
Correct. So it is 2 times
Plus
log
2
CR,
log C2.
right? What will the same thing happen here? So it is log base
power
CA
formula.
plus 3 times
3
log
log
CR,
of
right? Same.
Yes,
It is
sir.
log base CA
Yes,
plus
sir.
4 times log CR. Fine.
Power formula use करा sir.
Yes. Power formula of log. So what is this sequence basically changing to? If you clearly observe, you are just getting added, right? Log CR, log CR, log CR is getting added. So what has this term become now? Like what is this sequence
Yes,
become
sir.
now?
GB.
What is this sequence now?
AP.
sir.
AP.
Yes, sir.
It is
Automatically.
AP, right?
AP.
A ante Amlapuram. E ante,
Ichapur.
Exponential.
what was that? Achha, nahi, sorry. A
Exponential.
ante Amlapuram. The next line was, I guess, U ante. I guess something. Not very sure. I don't remember the song exactly. Tomorrow I will memorize. So tomorrow you will memorize this thing, and I will come memorize with a Telugu song for you. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So everyone got this, right?
Yes, sir.
So basically,
Yes,
what
sir.
will happen
Yes,
when
sir.
I take
Yes, I got
logarithm?
it.
When I take logarithm, so my GP will change into an AP. Fine.
Yes, sir.
My GP changes into an AP. And what is the common difference of the AP? You are able to see here. What is the common difference of the AP?
R.
Log
भाई तो मैं
log
मार दो मेरे को यार मार दो भाई प्लीज मर्डर मी
logs R to
हाँ
the
लॉग्स यार यस करेक्ट नाउ इट इज just see which term is getting again and again which term is being added here. So see, it is log CA, then we have log CA plus log CR, then we have log CA plus 2 times log CR, then we have log CA plus 3 times log CR, then we have log CA plus 4 times log CR. So basically log base C to R, this is coming again and again, right? So my
Yes.
common difference will be log base CR, right? Correct. And what will be my first term here? First term is very clear, it is
log
log B1,
C. B1, sir.
right? So basically, if tomorrow I come to you and I tell you that log of B1, log of B2, log of B3, like that, many numbers are in AP. So what do you infer from this?
It's from GP, sir.
Okay,
is also
and
an
are
AP,
in
sir.
AP with common difference is equal to log of 2. So now can you tell me what does this mean? What does this thing mean? Yeah. Do you have a doubt?
Sir, once again, can you explain question?
Okay, see, log of B1, log of B2, log of B3, log of B4, like that, I have many numbers. They are in AP and their common difference is log of 2. Okay, their common difference is log 2. So can you tell me what do you infer from this information that I have given to you? What do you infer?
GP, sir.
They are
B1,
is
B1, B2, B3, they are in GP, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And from their GP, can you tell me something about their common ratio also? What is the common ratio of the GP? How much is the common ratio of the GP?
B.
How much? Just think
Log.
again.
Sir,
2.
I don't understood the question. Can you once again repeat?
So is it 2?
Okay. Yes, correct. Ratio, common ratio is 2. What is your name? Vignesh?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, great. So see, log of B1, log of B2, log of B3, log of B4, like that I have n numbers till Bn, okay, log of Bn. They are in AP, arithmetic progression, with common difference is equal to log 2. Fine. They are in AP and their common difference is log 2. So I'm asking you, what do you infer from this information that is given to you? So you infer that B1, B2, B3, B4 are in GP with common ratio is equal to 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Fine. Now you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Ideally, like you should have been able to get this in one try only. But no worries. Now have you got it? Because like just
Yes.
from above, just look at from above, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I have just inverted the question. Earlier, I had given you that B1, B2, B3 were in GP, and I had told you that if you take logarithm, they will convert to AP. Now I have inverted the question. Like I have given it to you in an inverted opposite way. So now I have given to you that log of B1, log of B2, log of B3, log of B4 are in AP. And I have given the common difference of the AP also. And now I am asking you. So now you can just like convert. Now you are removing logarithm. So if you are removing logarithm, it will go in opposite direction. So it will go from AP to GP. So now it is B1, B2, B3 all are in GP and their common ratio is 2.
Yes,
So
sir.
just so you have one homework problem this, okay? This is your one homework problem, and along with this, I will be giving you one more homework problem. So two
Okay.
homeworks for tomorrow, fine? Fine. So actually, I don't have the question right now. So it will be obviously related to this concept only. So you have this concept, right?
Yes, sir.
So it will be related to this only. I will be sending it through Chandrika ma'am. Okay. So
Okay,
that.
sir.
So please do the two questions tomorrow. Okay.
Okay,
And
sir.
okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much, ma'am. Class is over.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, students. Again, we have class in the morning that is from 5 to 7. Right? So, bye everyone. And don't forget to do the homework.